Okay.
Dicey Cosplay!
Woo! What's up, guys?
Man. How's it going? So, I'm surprised you're not at MechaCon, dude. I see all kinds of pictures coming out of it from so many of our cosplay friends. What happened there, man?
Well, it's because I've got my work outside of cosplay, and they really don't have like a lot of workers, so I'm just helping out the best I can.
Okay, being all responsible and shit.
Right.
yeah. Gotcha. So, what do you like about cosplay, man? What do you do?
Oh my gosh, I love it so much. So basically, if Jason David Frank, if you're watching this, so basically, let me give you a rundown on my story. Okay. So back then, whenever I was growing up, I would always watch like Power Rangers and stuff like that, and every Halloween, I would dress up as my favorite Ranger. And if I outgrew my my outfit, I would pretty much just get another one from the store, the party store, and then just like slip that on. Hey, it fits. But then like I grew older and I kind of like died down from doing it, and if I didn't have like a friend telling me about like, hey, like, are you into cosplay? I was like, what's that? And then they're like, well, it's basically you dress up as your favorite character from, you guys know what it is. So I didn't know about it until that friend told me, and ever since I started doing it, I really liked it a lot.
Yeah, we see you running around with Dragon Blossom and Ray Bay, who've both been on this show. But up until recently, I had not really you hadn't caught my radar, and then
I've been AFK.
You had some cool My Hero Academia cosplay on this last con, and it was like, okay, so yeah, man. So what so you met up with a lot of the local cosplayers. How'd you end up getting in with that crew, man?
Well, it started with Ray Bay Cosplay because that's the person who told me about cosplaying. Because like whenever I saw her as like Supergirl and all these other people, I'm just like, dude, how like that is so cool. And she introduced me into that, and then so like afterwards, we started doing like photo shoots, and that's whenever I met Dragon Blossom Cosplay. But hey, plot twist, I actually met them like 2 years ago, and I didn't know it until like she told me. I was like, wait a second, I did meet a cosplay couple like basically 2 years ago at Comic-Con, because I did my first cosplay, my actual first cosplay that I'm kind of proud about but not too proud about. It was Gray Fullbuster from Fairy Tail.
So how accurately did you do Gray?
I didn't have the abs, but
But hey, the main thing is your dedication.
Right. Yeah, I didn't have like a shirt on like most of the con.
Oh, I got that. I immediately said, well, wait a minute. Oh, did you show up fully dressed and then went?
Yeah, well, I didn't like strip like all the way down. I had pants. Don't get me wrong.
Well,
like,
I mean, they do that in the show. Yeah, they don't quite go full Monty.
Yeah. Right.
But it also depends on with an outfit.
It depends on what con you're at, on how much you can get away with pulling off. Like you could strip down to your undies if you're at a Dragon Con,
Right.
But, like you at the AVC more family oriented con.
You're gonna have to probably wear shorts and just take off like everything but the shorts.
Yeah,
and not go down to underwear. But still, it'd be funny if every time people pass through, you were in different states of dress. I like that. I thought of that, like, oh, look, wait, where'd his shirt go?
Exactly. And they're like, wait, hold on. Oh, he's that stripper character from that one anime, the one with magic and stuff.
So did you do like I've seen this with some of the cosplayers where they draw on the muscle lines, and do some like shading
I didn't do that actually, because I didn't find out about like makeuping and stuff like that until this year. Yeah, so I've been going like all natural, all bare, so you can see like all my pimples and just like, ugh. You're decent.
But I don't want to
I mean, yeah.
Makeup, yeah. I mean, if you want advice, like apparently, like Dragon Blossom, like she
yeah.
does good makeup. Because like the first time I saw him out of his costume, I said, "Who's this dude hanging out with?" I did not get it. I was like, "Who is he?" And I was like, "Oh wait."
Yeah. Zach definitely threw us off there.
Yeah, I did not recognize Zach, but that just showed me how good a job was being done. Because I was like, "Wow, okay, I did not know who you were."
Yeah. But I mean, just the wig alone makes him look different. But the makeup as well really threw us when they came over. It's just like, did you find a new husband? You know,
like, I'm gonna tell Zach you're hanging out with this guy. It's like I'm gonna tell
this guy with the hat.
Yeah.
Who is he?
That's not Zach's hair. We've seen Zach's hair.
It's the Sasuke looking hair.
Yeah. But.
Oh gosh.
Oh well, because most of the cosplays we've seen him in have had that similar hairstyle as well. Like it's because he does the Final Fantasy stuff as well, and a couple others. So
it's a trope, spiky hair.
Yeah. Seeing him in the normal wear was sort of weird, you know.
It's a good call though. Honestly, the black wigs don't look nearly as odd. Like I've seen some of the otter hair colors, and it's so hard sometimes to make it hit a good tone. It just doesn't look a little bit odd.
Right. So
that's a good target as characters to me though, because like I've seen some blonde wigs. Honestly, it's hard to rock a blonde wig. I don't get me wrong, cosplayers pull it off, but it is not easy. And I mean, it's not them. It's this blonde wigs look unusual when you add on the odd shaped hair.
Right.
Yeah.
Like a cloud. I've seen a lot of clouds, and it is always a battle to get that cloud hair to not quite look like Super Saiyan Sonic is sitting on your head.
Right.
Just chilling.
Just like, what's up?
And that like it's not an easy hair to do. There we go.
I see the video.
Well, I can't have you on here without
Tommy, what time is it?
Without playing
it's
this.
Morphin time. Dragonzord Ultra.
That giggle, man, that giggle.
It wasn't a giggle. It was just me, like, flat out fanboying.
Hold on, let me turn this up for people listening on audio only here, so they can hear this.
Hey Tommy, what time is it? It's Morphin time. Dragonzord Ultra.
What I love is how we don't get to see Tommy on the side go, "What the hell?"
Yeah, like
fanboy out. It's like.
I'm pretty sure he said, like, he was like thinking to himself, just like, what the hell? Something may be wrong with this boy.
Yeah.
I think I need to charge him again.
Trying to show off some guns there, with your.
Is that 10%, 100% full?
Five full counting.
5 full count. Gotcha.
Oh. But yeah, so yeah, man. You did the other dude with the otter.
Bakugo.
Yeah,
Bakugan.
Hey, I'm in the ballpark. I got in the general area.
Right. Well, I actually did get most of his stuff done, which is basically his entire hero suit, including the gauntlets and the boots and stuff like that. But Deku is the current project I'm working on for any other con I'm going to. Hopefully, I'm going to A-Fest in Texas. So yeah, that's something.
A-Fest? Not familiar with that one. When's that one?
So A-Fest is starting from August 17th to August 20th. And yeah, and I'm just thinking to myself, ooh, I'm just like, hoping that, we can get more workers like at my job. That way, yeah, I can go to this con just like, hey, I'm gonna meet like people like Kitty Bitty and Residencia.
Cool. Yeah, Kitty Bitty, we met her at this last con. She was a fun cosplayer. She does a lot of what the crossplay, is that the right terminology? Or is it
actually, it would be gender bender.
Yes. Gender bender. Yeah.
Gender bender, man. Telling you gotta pay attention.
I mean, she did the panel on it, and I knew it when I left, but I done forgot.
But the thing is, didn't she do like 3 different types of cosplay? She did like three different types of cosplays in her panel, which was Gajinkas, crossplays, and gender bending. Now, gender bending was the Aizawa that she did for the past con, but cross playing is basically whenever you're this sex and then you're cosplaying as another sex.
SAILORMOON.
Yeah.
Basically like that. Oh my gosh, you're talking about from
he was on here.
No,
From Sailor Moon was on here.
From the Mississippi Comic-Con.
Yeah, and he was dressed as Sailor Moon. But he wasn't dressed as Sailor Moon if he was a dude. He was just dressed as Sailor Moon and obviously a dude.
Because I remembered seeing the video. He's got like the beard, and I was just like, dude, this is like the most genius thing. You know, you gender bent Sailor Moon, but you also crossplayed it because he kept the skirt, right?
Yeah. We had him on the show. He was a fun character. He was fun to talk to, but
he also does beats.
Yeah. Yes.
I can't do beats. Don't do. Okay.
But yeah, man. No, I mean it looks like you've got some decent. Yeah, no, I showed it already, man. I've already showed it. So
he's scrolling through like his cosplay, and I'm just like, does he don't know we can see that? Because he keeps scrolling like, check these out, man. And it's like,
because what I was doing is I didn't want to scroll all the way down because I didn't want to. I haven't scrolled all the way down yet, and some people put some weird stuff on their Instagram.
We didn't want to get into his like for the Patreon, special Patreon part.
But then I realized that his Instagram ends like really short. Like, man, you can take more pictures.
I really do. Because I've been thinking to myself, I'm gonna start doing photo editing. I'm probably gonna primarily do My Hero Academia because I've actually just started doing My Hero Academia cosplays, and I'm not gonna be stopping. My last one is gonna be kind of like relating to my job, and my job is like basically I work at a bakery, but I don't do the baking. I just sell it.
I want to see somebody do both All Mights, like come together and have like sickly All Might and then like full All Might. That'd be awesome.
And then like put them back to back.
Yeah, and actually have them hang out and then swap.
So Wooden Balls says in the chat room that Dicejunkies should do cosplay. So
you guys should.
As a cosplayer, what would you feel would be a good cosplay for Dicejunkies?
No, I'm not Ray-Bay cosplay.
Don't be afraid. It won't hurt you.
Yeah, the mic.
Get closer to the big black mic. like pushing him. Push. Go. Get in there.
No. Okay. Well. I'm not really Ray-Bay cosplay because really whenever she looks at someone, she just instantly, decides their cosplay. Like I remember there was this one guy that she looked at from Sushi Village. He had this like huge afro, and she was like, "Hey, you should do Afro Samurai." I'm just like, dude, what?
Well, that's also
is that guessing, or is that just being a little racist?
I was gonna say that's also because Rachel is cute enough she can get away with saying those things. But
who said that? Oh, hey, how you doing? All right, I guess so.
There's a small little Asian chick. How you doing today?
Okay, Afro Samurai. I guess it's okay because you said it.
You're talking about the same person that goes up to people, puts their arms around them, and starts taking selfies with them without any real provocation.
Oh yeah.
So.
and a food thief.
She can do that. She'll lose a finger. I can put up with a lot of things, but my food.
That's off limits.
I don't share my food. I steal food. I don't share food. So you can't guess it all, man. Come on.
Man.
I want to hear because I know it's gonna offend me. So I'm just waiting. Like I know it's gonna be like I'm gonna be like, what did you say? So I've been waiting. Do him if it's easier. Like he's got the face. We don't show up in a lot of anime. Like every character you say is gonna be offensive because they make us look terrible in anime.
Well, it doesn't have to be anime either for cosplay. So
True. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, I'm just not.
Okay, happy. I was gonna say because I was gonna be like, does it have to be
anime? Yeah, no. I mean,
what you got, man?
Yeah, what you got? Just throw something out there. Come on, we got a live show here.
If I could paint you yellow, with some makeup, you could be.
I already like this.
You could be Jackie, and you could be what's his name? Carter from Rush Hour series.
Cool. I get to be Chris Tucker, and we get to paint you yellow. I love that.
No, I don't think yellow face is a.
Well, no, it's okay.
I mean, I've got a yellow face. I mean,
I think it's okay if he paints you yellow. It is not okay. It is not okay.
No, I don't think that's okay.
No, it's totally okay, guys.
You know what's funny is he hasn't seen me play Zach on DOA, but I do a Chris Tucker impression. Like the whole time I play Zach, I just do Chris Tucker from Rush Hour. And get this party started. I just clown. And he was talking about that the other day. Like, you just clown when you play Zach and do an impression the whole time. And I go, the fun part is how you can't stop me. Like, you can't win this fight, so you just have to take the bad impression.
Oh, goodness.
Wow, I had to admit, of all the things I thought he was going to say.
Yeah, no, I know.
I thought he was going to go Heisenberg or, like, Breaking Bad. No, Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
Breaking Bad was my second.
Or even Satan Claus, that Bill Goldberg horror
Satan
movie.
Claus.
But, like,
so,
he went...
my closest thing I ever did to cosplay was back when I used to ride my bike a lot more and stuff. I had went to Dragon Con and was in my normal everyday attire because I don't cosplay.
Right.
And so I'm going around Dragon Con, and I'm going out mostly at night because that's when the parties are, and I'm just having fun. And I kept going. Whenever I went to a gas station or something to go grab a drink, they would ask me, "Oh, so are you cosplaying Sons of Anarchy?" And I'm like, "No."
No.
Like, yeah, you are. Yeah, nah. And I'm just like, "No, dude. I'm
an actual biker.
This is just my attire." And they're like, "Oh, okay, Sons of Anarchy, right?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, man, Sons of Anarchy. I thought so."
See, the first Bakugo cosplay, well, not really cosplay, like the wig cos test, like whenever I spiked it, a lot of people had like two different guesses, which was it was either Cloud from Final Fantasy or Super Saiyan Goku. Just like, cause like I've got the bangs and I've got like the spikes up and everything, and you're just thinking, hey, that's a blonde wig. He's probably going Super Saiyan right now. Just like draw some lightning around him.
You gotta have the mask to let them know you're Bakugo or the uniform. Yeah, they're gonna.
True.
Well, I mean, still though, that hair for the Super Saiyan needs to be bigger.
Oh yeah,
Super Saiyan, it's got these big thick spikes, and for Cloud, it's actually got a specific shape. So I do agree that Bakugo's hair is not Cloud's hair, but we'll blame it on their eyesight and say that they were paying attention.
Right.
They see an Asian dude with blonde hair, and they just assume you got to be freaking Goku.
That's basically what it is, though.
Like, really?
Well, depending on who it is. I mean, if they're not heavy into cosplay or anime and stuff like that, then Dragon Ball, Goku, that's what people know. Because even if you don't know anything about any other anime, you've probably heard of Goku and Dragon Ball.
I know what Super Saiyan is.
Just out of internet memes, So.
And then the other one would be Cloud. So, yeah, he's the famous of the spiky-haired video game characters.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm trying to think of another one, but he's the most well-known.
Yeah.
Right. I'm out of stuff.
You out of stuff? You have anything else you want to talk about before we move on to our last segment? Do a shout out to your pages, anything like that. This is the perfect time to do so. You have a fucking Instagram, man. You can at least give people that.
Yes, I do have an Instagram. It's at Taichea, all lowercase THAICHEA. Or you can find me on the hashtag TaiChiCos, THAICHEACOS.
Boom. There you go. Got your shouts out.
Woo. Good job. I was hoping it would take just a second longer so I could set this thing up.
The funny part is that your name, way it's spelled, for some reason I keep wanting to see it as Taichea. So in my head I'm like, Taichea. Taichea. And I just want to see you do a Chea cosplay where you just have like the green hair. Go, I'm Taichea, everybody.
Well, I have green hair, but like, it's not going to be like, all over the place.
Oh, no. Your green hair is for Deku, if I remember.
Oh, right, yeah.
No, you need to get a bad Chea afro.
I'm actually gonna like look up on not Instagram, like whatchamacallit, Amazon. Just like just like get that afro going on.
All right,
that actually be fun. You actually get a little bust of your head, or any Asian person, they won't be able to tell. And then just put the Chea around it and grow a Chea afro and have that as your profile pic. It's just Taichea.
So be sure to check out all his social medias and all that good stuff. Subscribe, follow, whatever. Be sure to subscribe to us, if you're there on YouTube. And we're on Instagram and all that crap too. We even have a Patreon that nobody gives us any money on that we'd be glad to take.